Hi. Hello. So, the last game is actually one that was well, it's the same as like the first game that I played today. How many dudes? This one was picked out by my son. This one was picked out by my son. And I thought it was really fun, and so I'm playing it again. Oh, okay. I have to apparently I didn't fix the settings on it, but I do know it has settings. So I'm not too worried. But I gotta let it load up first before I can actually get it to show up in OBS. But yes, this is my son recommended me this, and I liked it so much that I figured I would play it here. This is kind of the game that was what inspired me to even do a Steam Next Fest demos thing in the first place. This game right here. So let me see. I'm gonna put it in window mode. There we go. Okay, it's not gonna let me readjust the screen. Till I use like a little bit of editing. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. But this is the game that really inspired everything. I'm gonna put this in. I gotta figure out where I can put it and still see, like, OBS. Or at least still see the chat. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, the game my son picked out is called Voidling Bound. This is an FPS shooter that has Spore-like elements. And we're going to start a new game. But this is the reason why I've even done this. Thank you for trying out Voidland Bound's demo. Progress made in this version will carry over to the final game. Please keep in mind this is not the final version of the game. The full game may differ from this demo. So there are different difficulties. Collector, a laid-back experience with a focus on exploration and creature collection. Adventure, a balanced experience and a fair challenge where picking and evolving the right companions is essential. Fighter, a challenging experience that will test your abilities both as a fighter and a breeder. And Wrangler, the ultimate experience requiring both the mastery of creature wielding and splicing to overcome the most extreme challenges. I'm going to go to Adventurer, because I'm assuming this is like easy, normal, hard, and difficult, right? So I was just going to go with like the normal mode. So, but yes. I only did like the first two, but I died at the second fight. Let's be honest.
Insatiable
I'm going to skip all the cutscenes. And part of the reasons I'm skipping the cutscenes is because I don't know how much of the cutscenes are actually going to stay. I might also have to adjust. Let's see. How bad is the lag? I'm gonna adjust the settings a little bit. Yeah, it's at epic. Let me change it to like medium. Because there are points in the game where it does like lag. Like every other computer I've had to put it on low. So the fact that it even has the option for, yeah, I think I might have to reload the game because of the lag. Anyway, we're being called over here. But like there is some quality issues, and I've had to put it on low before. So I'm just putting it on low for safety reasons this time. Glad you suited up fast, Wrangler. The situation is critical. Barrios Ground Team Alpha, meant to secure data and Voidlands before our arrival, is missing as action. Likely dead, taken by the Legion. We thought the mission was a loss, but somehow Henry spotted a survivor, a Voidling. It's safely on board now, ready for neural binding. Still, ecosystems are vanishing by the hour, and we can't act without concrete data. We need access to the team's research if we want any chance to save the fauna. The team's base is off the coast. Legion spawns have already tore through it, so resistance should be light. Perfect for a first mission. Find the radio tower and bring it online. It's probably half buried under Legion's tumors. With our data, we can locate safe zones, track surviving voidlings, and plan counterattacks. And grab any voidling samples while you're out there. Leon will know what to do with them. For now, head to the vivarium. Henry's there, taking care of your new recruit. He'll fill you in. Alright. So the vivarium is over here. We can jump, by the way, with A. And I'm doing this with the controller because I prefer to use the controller whenever I can. Morning, Greenhorn. Cryo treating you alright or still feeling like warmed up sludge? I was thawed out last week and still can't hold down breakfast, but hey, I've got you covered anyway. Found a partner for you a couple of days back. Fella's been pacing ever since. Guess it wants you to take it for a walk. A Queepec, straight out of what's left of Vario's jungle. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. It's got all the charm of potato with googly eyes. But don't let the Blake stare fool you. There's a clever spark in there, and the saliva melts through legion spawns like butter on a griddle. It's quick, it's sturdy, and has just enough bite. Perfect fit for your first run. Alright, enough jawing. Head down to the vivarium and say hi to your new buddy. Don't screw it up, yeah? First Voidling is something special. You know what? I might actually show off, like, this first video. Because it is cute. So we're going to open the vivarium. So we'll see, like, the little audio clip, the little video clip of this. Because I can skip this, but I don't want to, because it's our first baby. That's our baby. Notice how its beak splits into fours? It's a four-way beak. Oh, there is like a little issue there where sometimes your character will just start moving. And you can pet it infinitely. As long as I don't move, he'll just keep petting it. Anyway, it's like a naked chicken. It's like it's been partially plucked. I love him. Look at how cute he is. He's like he's a silly little guy. I love this little guy. But this is our first little one. His name is Queepec. Or at least that's its, like, animal creature name. And he's ready to put up a fight. Look at that mouth. Alright. So we're going to do the neural bind. We can't skip this, unfortunately. I don't think. But we got different things. Every time it levels up, we can do another attribute. Let's see. We're going to do recuperation. So each one does things. So, like, this is, like, attack, power, armor, and critical damage. Essence is elemental. Damage bonus. Stamina. Status effects. Damage. Vitality is your health. Recuperation is reload and cooldown. And ultimate feel rate. And agility is rapid fire. Speed and critical chance. I want to do recuperation. You can also see, like, the different genetics that they have. And then you can link your Voidling when you're ready. So I'm just going to skip this part. And we do a neural bind. If you don't know what a neural bind is, think of... Do you remember Dave Cameron's Avatar, where they link up to the horses? It's sort of like that, except not on a physical thing. It's more like a spiritual thing. Either way, we have left, and now we are in control of the bird. I don't know if we can actually hear the bird's thoughts or if we are in control of the bird. But Queepec is down here. And Queepec has a gun. And we want to get rid of all these. These are called tumors. I'm using the right trigger button to shoot. And then we also have to fight a bunch of creatures. Using your primary attack will deplete your stamina. You can restore your stamina faster than normal. Press X before it runs out completely. Legion spawns will ooze energy blobs upon death that will regenerate your stamina. Collect them tactfully to avoid exhaustion. So let's see where those things are at. Here's our first one. You can just spam X to collect things. You do slow down when you shoot. You can also do like, you have like a little B boost to jump. There we go. And I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything. If you do fall into the water or something, like say right here, you do get damaged. So, like you can explore, but like you got to be a little careful. And sometimes a thing will look like you could explore, but maybe you shouldn't. But yes, this is the game that my son introduced me. He's not my bio son. So, and I can click in the L buttons and he starts running faster. By the way, little birdie. He's not my bio son. If anything, I adopted him as an adult. So like he's in his 20s. But I'm just so attached to this kid that I keep joking that he's my son. And so that it's just kind of became a thing now where he's just like, yeah, I know I'm your son, you're my mom, and whatever, and stuff like that. So it feels weird not calling him my son anymore. But he's a relative, of course. But he introduced me to this. Oh, I thought I saw something. There we go. Now, there's certain things that you can't collect and certain things that you can. And some of them just involve using the X button, others it require you to shoot at them. Now that one move that I've been using, you could use RB to like just do a little slap. There's other moves that you can unlock later as you evolve. The way this game works... Don't know why I was having trouble there. Is that your creatures... Like, they all, I think that if I remember correctly, they all share the same level or something like that. So, like, even, or they all share the same stats. I do wish there was, like, an auto-target. I wish there was an auto-target. Because, like, sometimes I have trouble aiming. More for the larger enemies than the smaller ones. Also, you can like touch the ooze, and it will happen later. That's why I'm not doing it now. But you can touch the ooze. It's not really a good thing. It will make the screen darken a little bit, and it'll cause like a little bit of damage. Okay, so we want to grab these. This is like health, because we are about to fight a malignant heart. We have to cleanse the area first, though. Areas affected by a malignant heart need to be cleansed. Destroy all tumors in the area to expose the malignant heart. As we're doing this, monsters will appear. As you can see up in the sky, there is a green thing. That's the malignant heart. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's something around here. Give me just a second. There's something hidden around here. Yes, okay. So before I start the fight... Canary Quacky. So all we gotta do now is attack the heart directly, and that starts our boss fight. So he's going to be invincible for a few seconds as he's loading up. But this is our first fight at the Great Festering Hive. So I'm just gonna keep taking care of this guy. I feel like the only thing about this, and it's not just necessarily this game, he does feel like a health sponge. And he's not going to be the only one that feels this way. He's not going to be the only enemy that feels this way. But look, we saved all of our little guys. We're just going to help clean up this. Alright. And we can hold X to return. Or if you want to look around a little bit more, see if you missed anything, you can. But we got an organic mutagen, pyromutagen, and some research points. Nice work, Wrangler. Leon wants a word. He's been in a rough spot. I couldn't read the rest of that. Frankly, I'd have bet against you, Wrangler. But somehow you've managed to stumble into success. Don't expect applause, but I suppose this merits a proper introduction. I'm Leon Schrodinger, renowned geneticist, chief of Gen Life. Why do I have so much trouble with chief today? Of Gen Life's Legion program, and as of late, tragically marooned on your tin can. Don't ask him about cats. Luckily for you, it appears I am destined to assist you as your highly overqualified personal geneticist. To start, I reviewed the report on your first Voidling-bound mission. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's dismal. Neural bonding connection performance subpar. Voidling genetic data disastrous at best. But credit where credit is due, the research samples you brought should be enough to work with the devices I finished engineering earlier. Follow me, Wrangler. Shall we begin with the evolution chamber? It's time to surpass nature's failures and craft true apex genetics. Why do I get the feeling this is the bad guy? Power the chamber up, I'll leave you the honor. Like he just seems like a shitty person. Like, I know the whole thing is about, like, creating good genetics and, like, mutating the species, but, like, he feels like a shitty guy. Evolve your Voidlings to gain new abilities by infusing mutagens into their DNA. Mutagens come in all elemental varieties and are required to evolve Voidlings in a given elemental strand. So we're going to press X to reveal, and there are two available ones. Pyro Element and Organic. My son has already shown me the Pyro Element, so we are going to go Organic. We're going to get a Tropical. Well, you know what? I'm going to actually show this off, and then we can to my son later. And then we got the little blowgun guy. We need 3 organic mutagens for that, and then the forest Queepack. Both of them require some extra organic, but that's okay. Excellent. The mutagens where we inserted are stabilizing. As I anticipated, the Voidling should easily dispose of the lesion spawn's defenses. Let's move to the Cerebrum Enhancer, a precise apparatus meant to implement genetically engineered biosynapses and stimulate new cognitive functions. We are going to give this thing a brain. Research samples acquired from lesion spawns and flora can be spit at the Cerebrum Enhancer to increase your Voidling's capabilities. Cerebrum enhancements are acquired per species. All future Voidlings of the same type will share the same progress. So this is what I meant by them sharing. So, like, if you fix them for one species in this specific section, all the species, all the same creatures in the same species are going to have the same effect. So, yeah. The ones that are in blue have already been unlocked, I think. So we have to do secondary ability, automatically, slash range, melee damage, dash distance. No, I don't need to do dash distance. Fire rate. Uh, fire rate. Fire rate. Damage. Damage. And then range. I think that's more important to me. Projectile speed would also be good. I think we're going to be focusing more on the shooting aspect. This is good work, but we need more research samples to achieve anything above mediocre. Collect them diligently. They are the foundation of your Voidland's progress. Before you go, Rachel insists on seeing you for a briefing. But remember, it's my insights that will drive your success. Interesting how we can't see our own head, but we can see everybody else's. I mean, I guess that's a good way of keeping gender neutral. Data is flowing in, and it isn't good. Legion spawns are spreading their plague like wildfire. And voidlands are on the brink of extinction. We've detected a legion infection targeting one of the last known Queepack sanctuaries. If this natural shelter falls, we lose the species in our foothold. So we defend it at all costs. But remember, this isn't just about saving them. We need to evolve them and make them strong enough to fight back. So again, keep an eye out for research samples. If we're evolving them, doesn't that mean we have a risk of, like, making things worse? Listen, I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying the game, but, like, I feel like there's pieces already being put into place where we end up being the bad guys. Like, it's already feeling at the beginning like we're working for the bad people. This mission's a real test, Wrangler. You're dropping into a hot zone. Time to see what you're made of. Good luck. Anyway, let's see. Let's do some speed up. And look, we still have the ones from before, but now we have Vitality from the tropical or Quebec Quebec. Quebec Quebec. Quebec Quebec. That's a horrible phrasing. Anyway, Each time we evolve, we get a little bit more stats. Oh yeah, I want to skip this. That's the neural binding. It happens every single time. Oh my god, it said the thing! Voidling bound! Wow! There is some, like, little graphical glitching there. Okay, so, this is a wave fight. We just gotta go through different waves. I died at the last wave of this. We're just gonna keep shooting everything. I think some of these can actually become explosive. And here's the final wave. This is the one that killed me. You see these? With like the little... The little yellow spots, right? That's what I'm worried about the most. Because these can explode. Like, I'm focusing in on the mom. But, like, they're all, like, annoying. And I'm pretty sure she just keeps producing them. There we go. Is that it? Is there anything else around here? Any secrets? No? I'm gonna pretend that there's no secrets. Okay, so we got 3 organics now. So we can evolve it again. Incredible job, but we can't rest. We have another mission on the table. Fantastic work at the Jungle Mall Cauldron. Queepecs are gathering again, even spotted a few Gilliks roaming the area. But we're not done. The Legion has overrun the plateaus overlooking the jungle, the Crimson Mesa. It used to be a thriving feeding ground for multiple voidless species, and it needs cleansing. With shelter of food proximity, these voidless should start to produce offspring again. Go voidling, go voidling bound, Wrangler, and if you haven't already, check in with Leon to use the resources you've gathered. Okay, well, before that, let me go ahead and take care of this. We might do one or two more jumps into the thing. Let's see. Shoot short-range projectiles and bursts that slow enemies on hit. High accurate, low fire rate projectiles that apply poison. I want the poison. I'm gonna go take a picture just to see. Triple dose. Shoot 3 projectiles in quick succession, each applying poison stacks and leaving a toxic puddle. Shoot 5 projectiles in a cone-shaped spread that explode and leave damage. Okay. Cool. Let me see the Cerebrum Enhancer because we got more of this. Oh, we can increase their accuracy? I'm gonna do that. Everything that you could do, by the way, you can speed up your character too by using that same button thing. The pressing in the L button. I can't speak very well. But either way, we're going to recuperate again. Okay, we got a blaster bladder, which gave us an extra essence. But I'm mostly... I think we unlock the next monster in this section. That's what I'm kind of playing for. I don't want to play through the entire demo. Actually, I might be able to play through the demo. I don't know how long it is. It's not super long. I do remember that. Okay, so... You notice the gate? You gotta shoot the ball in order to, like, essentially get rid of the umbilical cord to get attached to it. And now you can get through. Listen, umbilical cord is a weird way to describe it, but it literally looks just like an umbilical cord, okay? It literally just looks like an umbilical cord. Okay, yeah, I think this might be like one of the last levels and then it just repeats a lot of them. Okay, yeah, so I'm using less bullets now. Good. Good. Let me see. Good! This is gonna make traversing so much easier. I can hear you. I hear something anyway. Anything else down here? Nothing that I see. And we got an elemental rift, which gives us a little cryogenic bonus. A cryogenic mutagen. I hear some guys. You always know where to go to take care of these. It's so weird looking. I think that one got a direct hit on me. Oh, there's one of you. Alright. Let's see. Now, where's that one at? Because I know that's a thing I gotta take care of eventually. I'm probably not meant to go up here, but I did it. Oh, I guess I am meant to come up here. Guess they're okay with you breaking the game a little bit, huh? Okay. Whoop. Okay, I failed a clip there. Okay, so this is where I wanted to go. Am I not tall enough? Why am I not tall enough to get up there? There we go. If I can't do it one way, I'll do it a different. See, I knew there was a golden egg somewhere up here. I think there's 3 eggs altogether. Well, no, there's 4 eggs. Alright. I keep getting hit. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Is there anything else I could climb? Yeah, I'm just straight up clipping in certain places. But not all of them. Every so often I feel a shaking, and I don't know if it's just like a mess up of the game or if like something has actually happened. Like that. There we go. Okay, I guess that's like stamina or something. Something I don't need. Oh! Anything else? You look climbable, but you actually aren't. Oh, yeah, you. Nope, nope, sorta. I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. I do have the double jump. Just seeing if there's anything I'm missing. I don't know if it'd even tell me. There's an egg. It shows me the eggs, at least, that are close by. Actually, did it even tell me that my creature could double jump? I don't think it did. I've been playing with like a single jump this entire time. I hear a thing. Oh, is it you? I guess it was that. Okay. Thank you. Would have been super helpful if I hit it. Okay, so there's a bunch of these things I gotta hit. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have a special and I forgot about it. There we go. I'm gonna save that one cabbage thing for later. Was that all of them? Yes, it was. Okay. Alright. I think that's it in this area. Now, I think this level, a lot of these items are randomized. I could be wrong. Except for the eggs. I'm talking more specifically like the mutagens. The mutagens, I think, are randomized. Let's go ahead and take care of these. Alright. I see a thing over there. Let me go ahead and heal up. Seeping Ooze Overlord. so there's a lot of things coming after me. There we go. That was not the best performance, but there was a lot of things going on at once. Hey, look, there's my little buddies. There's a few of the other ones. We got a little organic here. Let me help you clean that off. Looks like that's all my little guys. Activity completed. Mutagens found. Oh, I missed 2 mutagens. Completed in less than 5 minutes? Okay. I got a single egg. Okay. Oh, wait. Was that different than the golden egg? Because I'm pretty sure I got at least 1 other egg. Great work, Wrangler. Henry's buzzing about your latest find. Go see him before he tries to hatch it himself. Well, Wrangler, you cleared out lesion-riddled mess like a pro. You even got Mother Nature tipping off her hat. Left you the best Wrangler's treat imaginable, a Voidling's egg. I have cracked more eggs than I can count, but this one's different. Special, it's your first hatch, of course. Get yourself into the hatchery pronto. You don't want to keep me hanging. Well, let's get to that hatchery. Oh, looks like I got... Yeah, it looks like I got 4 eggs. Okay, we're going to hold X to incubate them all. Ooh! You just hatched a special Voidling that possesses a nature. A nature improves an attribute, allowing it to go beyond its normal limits. Natures come in 3 distinct rarities. Each rarity level boosts its effect furthermore. Keep hatching to discover them all. Okay, so I think I got 2 natures. Because I got a regular Gillick. I got a Quebec Queepec, which is tenacious. I got a regular Queepec, and then I got a noble and witty Gillick, which doesn't have any specials. But we'll send them all to inventory. A Gillick! We saw them roaming in the jungle, but who knew? A new Voidling with cryo potential on Vario? I can't believe it. I hated that pun. Leo's been yapping about pushing more evolutions. You got the hang of the evolution chamber now, right? Feed this Gillick those cryo mutagens you picked up. Let's find out what this frosty little pup can do. It'll add some variety to your lineup and keep Leon busy poking at your latest discovery. Win-win. Hit the sanctuary console first to pick your next ice maker. Alright, Wrangler, you set the bar high. I picture the vivarium glittering with all kinds of voidlings. Go make it happen. Discover and document genes to increase your Wrangler rank. Genes are discovered every time you evolve a voidling into an undiscovered path. Raise your Wrangler rank to give you Raising your Wrangler rank will give you access to powerful new upgrades and unlock new missions. Discover them all. So here's the sanctuary console. Hatched voidlets that can't fit into the vivarium are sent to a sanctuary where they can thrive safely. Use the sanctuary console to manage and inspect your voidlets. Change your companion by using the sanctuary menu. You can only evolve your companion in the evolution chamber, so be sure to swap them out. Press that to open the sanctuary anytime while on the ship. So I kinda don't want to use the special one. I kinda want to use that one instead. Oh, he's going back. There's our new guy. I think. Anyway, we got 5. And let's see, Pyro or Arctic. Well, it wants me to do an Arctic one, so look at that. What a cutie. Okay, and we can do it one more time. Fog Shot, a swamp one. 20 lob projectiles in a wide area that damage enemies. 15 lob slow spread snow projectiles that damage enemies and have a chance to apply frostbite. Well, I like the frostbite. Look at him, he's so cute. Along your adventure, you might see interesting markers showing you non-critical elements that require your attention. Have a look. Yeah, I'll debrief you in a minute. I gotta check something out, because I've got a lot of these. So I could go ahead and start, like, updating him. Slam radius. Melee, ultimate. He's got a counter attack. Interesting. I'm impressed, Wrangler. The whole crew knows it now. You can get the job done. I said, Varreo's Voidling's existence is entirely very much at risk, and the Legion heavily corrupted by the Emerson Galaxy's genomic bank. We've got battles on all fronts, so I'm unlocking your access to the Atlas Terminal. Remember that even secondary missions matter. They help you train your Voidlings and gather critical resources. This is only the beginning, Wrangler. You call the shots now. Just say the word, and I'll set our course. So now it's basically like free play. So, Voidpedia. The Voidpedia documents your Voidland discoveries. Use it to easily track which genes you have discovered and which are missing in your collection. Okay, so now we can see which ones we're missing. And which genes. Now this will be more useful later because eventually we can, like, instead of just, like, evolving them the way we have been, we can just straight up pick the genes ourselves. Now, I don't think this is actually in the thing right now. I think you have to actually do a little bit more. And it might, but we can. We can eventually just, like, pick out piece by piece by piece. So, I think I'm gonna use this one. Now, all this gets to go onto the rest of the game. Like, I could keep this save file and use it again later. I don't think I will. If I do play this, I'll probably just redo it and start over, because it'll be a while before I even come back to this. I just kind of wanted to see, like, the evolution lines. Let's see, fissure bank, 3 long range projectiles, 1 you know what, I think I kind of like that one. Is it 6 or 9 for this one? I want that one. There we go. Now, these are the only 2 monsters that you can, like, update and work on in the demo, and I just wanted to show it off a little bit and show off, like, some of the creature genetics and stuff like that. I think this is as far as I'm going to go in the demo. I mostly just wanted to show it off. And I also want to pet this guy. Oh, look at him. He's such a little goofy goof. But I'm not even going to show off battling with him. I just mostly just wanted to show this guy off. But yeah, this is... honestly, I think this was the demo that made me really want to play, like, all the Steam Next Fest games. And I'm really excited about this one. But yeah, I think that is it then. I think that is it for the Steam demo displays and all that. Like, oh, look at this little guy. He's such a little dork. Actually, can I? Because we could do fire and grass, but now that we've got a cryo, not you. Is there one available for you for like the ice element? Just out of curiosity. No, it's just fire. Well, that's you. Okay. Okie dokie. Maybe I have to do like some updates or something. Either way, that's it. That's it for all the demos. So thank you all so much for watching with me. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed any of the games, feel free to check it out. I think Steam Next Fest, I mean, by the time that I put this on YouTube, Steam Fest will be over. But yeah, bye bye, Peach. Hope you enjoyed it. Um, but Steam Next Fest will be over. It ends tomorrow, so a lot of these will probably not have demos anymore. But I really enjoyed it. There'll probably be another Steam Next Fest, probably close to summer, maybe. I think they usually do this like every 6 months or something, right? I could be wrong. But either way, I had a lot of fun. And tomorrow I will probably be playing Rune Factory. I don't know what I'm gonna do for Wednesday yet, cause my voice is doing better, but I'm kind of afraid to go back to the visual novel yet until I have like another week off, cause my voice is not doing great. So I'm just giving myself a little bit of a break before going back to the visual novel. I just don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday yet. So, but I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. because I have an appointment tomorrow morning, and my partner is still sick. So we're going to be going to 2 doctors tomorrow. So I'll be a little bit busy. But in the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to follow me on here. Feel free to follow me on YouTube. I'll be cutting up this and posting the videos separately onto YouTube. And until next time, I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope you're having a good day, and I will see you again soon. So until then, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.